Good afternoon, Ma'am B and Ma'am Sarah. Good afternoon po.
Good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon po, Ma'am Sarah and Sir Ariel. Anong section po sila, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Good afternoon once again. Trixie, are you ready? Please share your screen now. Trixie, please lead our prayer. Before I send
Okay,
another
sir.
link. Yeah.
Okay po, wait lang po.
For our official program.
Kumaingay. Kita, sir. Kita po.
Yes. Everybody, let's feel the presence of our Lord, okay, and feel feel the presence of our Lord through this doxology, to be led by Miss Trixie Ann Bukan. Trixie May Bukan. No sound.
Wait lang po. Wait. Ano to? Wait lang. Wait lang, sir. Naglalag po kasi yung laptop eh. Start video. Wait. Ay, wait lang. Ano, naglalag yung laptop ko.
Kindly play it now.
Wala pa rin po bang sound?
Audio.
Dinig na po?
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so in less than 1 minute, we're going to end this preliminary meeting. Okay, so before we begin our official meeting, okay, again, I'd like to remind you to prepare all the materials that we're going to need. Okay, your handkerchief, okay, your flaglets. Okay, so do you have questions before we begin? Before I send the second link.
None so far, sir.
And again, you are all required to open your camera,
Yes,
okay?
sir. Copy that, sir.
Yes po.
Okay. All right. So I will end this meeting now and please enter the second link. Good afternoon. Can you all hear me?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear po.
All right, Lau. Let's officially begin our class. So, hello, guys. Once again, I am Ezekiel M. Talisik, your teacher for today. And I am very much excited to welcome everybody. Okay, as we also have the presence of our rater, okay, our dear master teacher to our subject group head, Mrs. Mariviti Camacho. Good afternoon, Ma'am Camacho.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, and to all the students here and teachers. And I think Mom Sarah is already here, sir.
Thank you, Ma'am,
Mom Sarah is
Ma'am Camacho. And also, I
afternoon,
also like
ma'am.
to acknowledge the presence of our assistant principal too, Miss Mildred Esera. Good afternoon, Ma'am.
So much, Mr. Talisik, and also to Ma'am Marivi Camacho and to our students. It's my pleasure to be here in your online class. Thank you.
Thank you, Ma'am. Okay. So last meeting, we talked about different writers, who recited in Pasig City. So now let's have our first activity for our review. So bring out your handkerchief now. So please open your camera. Okay, here are your directions. You're going to recite some notable writers in Pasig City along with their famous works while you are blindfolded. So I'm gonna randomly ask students. Okay? So are you all ready?
Yung pluglets ko, paabot niya pa. Apa, pluglets ko.
Yes, sir.
Yung plug. Yung plug sa taas. Yung malis na siya, ba't yung malis? Yung kaya list siya nung na. Ayan ko, di ko.
Dominic, you're the first, okay, in the list. Blindfolds on, please. Okay, so I'm going to mention the name of the writer. You're going to tell me his famous works and also where he exactly resided in Pasig City. Are you ready?
Yung pluglets ko.
Yes, sir. I'm ready.
Okay. Okay. So I asked you to memorize. I actually had 10 names, right? So first
Yes, sir.
writer is Gregorio Coching.
Di ko alam yun siya. Wala bang Christmas?
Did you hear that?
Yes, sir.
Gregorio. His name is Gregorio Coching.
Gregorio Kochi. Oh. His work is Nanay Ko.
Okay, very good. And where he exactly resided in Pasig, where he was still living.
Buting Pasig, sir.
Okay, very good. So now, your turn next, si Alexander Tapar. Can you hear me?
Yes po, sir.
Bernardo del Rosario Jr.
Ang Panginoong Madera po. Tapos from Sagad, Pasig po.
Oh, Sagad Pasig.
Okay, very good.
Yes.
Chanel Serrano. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Federico Espina Jr.
Ooh. The brown. Ay, the
Chanel, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
right.
Okay, again, the name of the writer is Federico Del Espina Jr.
I know his work.
His famous work is titled what?
The rice bird. The rice bird.
Has brown wings.
Wings.
Has brown wings. And
Played
I know his work. Yes.
Okay. I'll be calling another person. Trixie and no. I'll be calling another person. Okay, I have a randomizer here. Dante Benavente. Can you hear
Oh,
me?
I know his work.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Same name, Federico Espina Jr.
The right. Oh God.
Sir, thank you for calling my name. So, I know that Federico Espino work is the rice bird has brown wings, and they need Maxibet, I
Blackbird.
think,
Blackbird.
from Palatio Pasig.
Yes. You also got it.
Okay. Lastly, I have another name here. John Rezare. Can you hear me? Is John around? Okay, John Vic Rezare, can you hear me? Open your cam, please. Okay, blindfolds on. Where's your blindfold?
It's a new style. Who's the writer?
Okay.
Wait lang, sir. Ay,
Are you ready?
wait lang po, sir.
Rice bird assessment.
Okay, John Vic Rezare. His name is Lope K. Santos.
Oh, Mr. Lope K. Santos.
Wait lang po, sir.
Hi. 3. No. All right. Mary Joy Almoguera, blindfold on. Mary Joy Almoguera. Blindfolds on. Mary Joy, can you hear me? Mary Joy. What Prezi Gasmet? Prezi, please wear your
Para
blindfold for
agat
now.
seek.
Kung muna.
Are you
Wait,
ready?
sir.
Know his work.
Be fast.
Para agat seek. Ano ka to?
Okay, Prezi, are you ready? His name is Lope K. Santos. Famous work is
Oh, Mr.
Kukunin ka ba? Kasapang ko.
Prezi Gasmen. Please recite now his famous work. Lope K. Santos.
Love you. Yes.
Thank you for calling my name, sir. I believe that her famous work is
It's
Ganaang and
famous.
Sikat, and
And he lives.
Yes.
he is
He
from
lives.
Buting.
He is from where exactly in Pasig City?
Puting.
Buting?
Okay, very good. Buting, Pasig City. Very good. Okay, so now, since you have, actually, you're very amazing, okay? So you have memorized all these notable writers along with their works and where exactly in Pasig where they reside when they were still living. So now, let's move on to our next activity. Please bring out your flaglets, your blue and red flaglets. Let's play Celebrity Duck. Please wave your red flaglets. I want to see it right now. Are you ready, guys? So here are your directions.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
I'll be
We're
flashing
ready.
movie titles. going to
Balik
be
tayo.
asked to guess whether the statements are fact or bluff. Okay? If it's true, you're going to wave your blue flag. Okay? If it's true, you're going to wave it. Okay, I want to see your blue flaglet now. Blue flag. Very good. Now, if it's false or if it's bluff, you're going to raise your red flaglet otherwise. Please raise your flaglet, please. Are you ready for our first movie?
Yes, sir. We're ready.
Okay. This adaptation starts with Robert not wanting to attend his elementary school homecoming
Sir.
because of his okay, because of his fear of not living up to others' expectation of him. He then recalls his day back in elementary, high school, and early adulthood, his adventures with his friends, and his secret affection towards his special someone in his romantic comedy. Title of the movie is Tatarin, Fact or Bluff. Fact or Bluff. I want to see your flag now. Answer is it's bluff. Why is it bluff? The correct answer is actually from Bob's Ong's novel, Aba Nakakabasa na pala. Some of you have raised the red flag. Very good. The answer is bluff. The answer is not the talib. Okay. Next, are you ready? Next movie. The movie is based on Francis Burnett's novel, which revolves on the life of a young girl who finds herself left at a boarding school after years. Okay, so what's the answer? The title of the movie is Laki-Laki ng Sipag. Can you hear me? Raise your flag now. Red and blue. Now, is it really Bulaklak ng Citizen? So the answer is bluff. Okay. You were supposed to raise your red flag. Okay? Answer is Sarah, the Little Princess. Okay, or Sarah ang Munting Princess. It is a 2014 Philippine romantic comedy film based on the best-selling novel of the same name, written and published on Wattpad. Okay. Answer is Diary ng Pangit. Hello, can you hear me? Is my voice loud and clear? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
We can hear you.
So fact or bluff?
Yes. Jonas.
Okay, so it's fact. Next is this movie. Summer Solstice. Red or blue flag? Okay, fact or bluff? So it's fact. Next is tells the story of Julio Madiaga, a young man from the province of Marinduque, arrives in Manila for a mission to find his lover. His name is Ligaya. Title of the movie is The Captain. Fact or bluff? Red or blue flag? The answer is bluff. Okay, because the title of the movie is Maynila sa Mangkoko ng Liwanag. Okay? All right. So now, let me stop the music. Hello, can you all hear me again?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Anna. All right. So now, I want to
Yes,
see both of
sir.
your hands. I want to see both of your hands near your face. Okay. So I make sure that you're not busy with something else. Okay. All right. So obviously we're going to talk about movies this afternoon. Okay. So obviously we're going to talk about how novels, okay, or short stories, okay, or poetry turn out to be best, or let's say blockbuster movies. Okay. But again, as we compare movies, okay, as inspired by authors from novels, okay, we often hear this from audiences that this movie is never as good as the book. Okay, so we often feel frustrated whenever we get to watch a movie, and then we have mastered all the sequence, the plot and the story from the novel, and here we are. Okay, we are what? We're done watching the movie and we feel frustrated. So why is that? Okay, why do people still watch the film if they know it won't be as good as the book? Okay, who wants to answer? Okay, Dante, you're raising your hand. Hello. Hello. Please answer the question, Dante. Hello, can you hear me?
Sir, what is the
Yeah, it's here already. Why do people still watch the film if they don't know it won't be as good as the book? For example, Harry Potter. Okay.
thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you for calling me. Let me example this movie that I watched recently. So, I think movie and film and the book has something
Uh-huh.
that something is different from them. Sometimes in film, there's a scene that uh, the director are making some changes, but in the book or the original one has a complete, I think.
All right. Okay. So how about you? Somebody's raising his hand. Okay. How about you, Dominic? How about you? Are
Sir,
you
for me,
fan
why do people
of
still?
yeah? Are you a fan of movies?
Yes,
Do
sir,
you
and also a
often
book,
watch
sir. As
movies or
a
Netflix? Okay. Why?
yes, sir. Sir, as a writer of a story, sir, um, I also watch movies for visualize the scenes out of the book because some of us teenagers or teens have um, they they can absorb um, faster the scenario in the book. So we need to watch some movies to absorb it faster than to visualize the scenario in the book.
Okay. So again, we make judgments. So we make decisions whether the movie is well executed or not, right? So we compare it to, of course, to the book, okay, to the original concept, okay. So now we're going to talk about adaptation, okay. So there are three types of adaptation, okay. So we copy, okay. So it's okay to copy concepts, okay, from books, from short stories. So number one is the most close, okay, or the most faithful adaptation, which is the literal adaptation, okay. So it is an adaptation in which the dialogue and the action are preserved more or less intact, okay. So again, it has the most faithful um, adaptation. Okay, so it copied more or less 85 to 100% of the concept. Okay, same number of characters. Okay, same sequence of events, same beginning and same ending. Okay, so literal adaptation or the close adaptation. Okay, So later on, I'm gonna tell more movies, okay, and more example of short stories that were turned into movies. Okay, so number two is faithful or intermediate adaptation. So it's an adaptation based on literary or other original source, which captures the essence of the original, often by using thematic equivalents for specific literary techniques. Intermediate. So more or less 70 to 80%
Okay.
of the original concept
Ba't ka nahulog?
was copied. Okay. So it is faithful 70 to 80%, around 70 to 80%.
Sino
Okay.
may
So
kasalanan na?
faithful
Oh, ikaw
adaptation.
pala eh.
Kindly
Si Daddy.
hello,
Ba't
kindly
sabi mo
turn
si
your
Daddy may
microphone
kasalanan?
off. Hello.
Ah.
Atensya, hello. Okay.
Ha?
Next is number 3, loose adaptation. So it is an adaptation in which only a superficial resemblance exists to the original source. So more or less, it only copied the title of the book. Okay, but again, it's a loose adaptation. So it has different ending. Okay, it copied only the title of the movie. But again, as you compare it, it's really totally different concept. Okay, the movie is a total different artwork. Okay, as you compare it to the book. Okay, so most often audiences would feel frustrated. Okay, of course. Okay, if they are so into the book. Okay, and they have memorized. Okay, all the sequences, all decisions. Okay, of of the characters. Okay, or why what made them decide. Okay, but again, if the director of the movie, if the producer of the movie, okay, decided to only come across with loose adaptation, we have to respect that. Okay, all right, so again we have literal or close adaptation, faithful or intermediate adaptation, and lastly we have the loose adaptation. Now let's move on to different types of adaptation. Let's begin with video game adaptation. Okay, so from the term itself, okay, so it is inspired, okay, from a video game. Okay, it is inspired from an online game. Okay, so those there are films, okay, that are based on video games. Okay, but more or less, okay, many attempted to carry out faithful or literal adaptation, but many also failed. Okay, for example, this movie Super Mario the movie, okay, Mario Brothers, okay, it received bashing, okay, because again, the adaptation is only considered loose adaptation, okay, so they were not happy with the adaptation of the movie, okay. So more examples later on. So next we have the comic book adaptation. So obviously, films based on such series try to capture the backstory and spirit of the character instead of adapting a particular storyline. For example, movies or TV series inspired from Mars Ravelo's comics like Darna, Captain Barbell, and many works of him. Okay. So again, it only considers the faithful adaptation. Okay. They try to extend, okay, the backstory, stories or decisions or side stories that were not in the comics are extended. Okay, they try to make people imagine, okay, by explicitly displaying it on TV, okay, or on movies. Okay, famous example is this. Okay, this is famous on Netflix, right? Are you familiar with this series? Hello, what is the
Yes,
title of the
sir.
Po.
series?
Attack on Titan.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so again,
Attack on
Attack on
Titan.
Titan,
On
this
sir.
is
Titan.
yes, this is a perfect example of a comic book adaptation. Okay, so this is inspired. Which kind of adaptation can we what describe? How we're going to describe this series? Is it faithful to the original plot? Okay, is it very close or literal? Does it have the literal adaptation or the ending? Okay, or the flows of event, okay, are totally different from the
Sir,
manga.
I think,
What can you say? Yes?
sir, I think it's close lang po, sir.
Okay, why?
Because some scene are in the movie are cut to the
I'm talking
original
about to
comic
I'm
book.
talking about to I'm talking about the series, okay, on Netflix. Okay. Later on we're going to talk about the movie, okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay, the movie because it has a Netflix series and like 5 years ago some directors in Japan also released a movie and it received many bashing, right? Because it didn't really follow, okay? It didn't really follow the manga, okay? So many say, okay, that the series on Netflix became very popular because again, it's very close to the manga. Okay, it's very close to the original concept. Okay. Just one spoiler. Actually, the series ended with sad ending. Okay, so it really followed the original concept in manga, unlike in the movie. Okay, so again, so it was bashed. Okay, so some directors in Japan, okay, collaborated with some producers from US also. Okay, and they didn't follow, okay, the manga. Okay, so it only has the loose adaptation. Okay, so this okay is the best example for close adaptation and loose adaptation at the same time. Okay, so next is radio adaptation. Radio narratives have also provided the basis of film adaptation. So obviously, the adaptation is inspired from audio recording. Okay. And for us to better understand and appreciate radio adaptation, I would like to call on Giselle Habohab, okay, to share their group presentation for radio adaptation. Are you ready? Okay. So their presentation is titled Why Do Women Wash the Dishes? Okay. Written by Filomeno Orlendrino. Okay. Translated in Filipino by Melissa Sarmiento. Okay. Bakit babae ang naguhugas ng pinggan? Okay, Giselle, kindly share your screen now. Hello, are you here? Or I'll be the one to share my screen because I also have your presentation with me. Or I think it's better if I share it myself. Okay, Giselle, are you here? Hello? Okay, so let's get to recognize radio adaptation by hearing some excerpts, okay, from this radio adaptation. In a minute.
Na lamang nilang pinag-aawayan na paghuhugas ng pinggan. Kung tatanggi si Hugo, papagalitan naman siya ni Imelda. Kung ano-anong pangalan ang tinatawag niya kay Hugo. At kung huli sasagot, tutugisin ni Imelda ang pobreng si Hugo ng walis ting-ting. Tatakbo naman si Hugo sa bahay ng kanyang kumpadre at doon magpapalipas ng galit ni Imelda. Nakasanayan na ang tawagin ng kanilang mga kapitbahay ang bugnuting si Imelda na kamaldang at si Hugo na kaugong. Isang araw nang malapit na silang matapos kumain, sinabi ni Kaugong na,
Ayoko na magugas ng mga pinggan.
At sino?
Ako! Aba, buong umaga na nga ako nag-aararo sa bukid. Ayoko na magugas ni isa mang pinggan.
Tumayo si Kamaldang na may wang at hinarap si Kaugong. Malaki ang kanyang braso, mataba yata siyang babae. Malaki rin ang kanyang boses.
Abat sino? Ang maghuhugas ng mga pinggan, Mang Hugo.
Natakot si Kaugong at siya'y nanginig. Humawak sa dulo ng mesa.
Ikaw! Ikaw ang babae. Ikaw ang dapat magtrabaho sa bahay.
At anong gagawin mo? Matapos na maitali ang kalabaw sa damuhan para manginain ay mahihiga ka na lamang? Mahirap na ba yun? Ako na nga nagluluto, naglilinis ng bahay, naglalaban ng mga damit mo, pati pagbubunot ng sahig. Lahat ng trabaho ng alila ay naako ko na tapos ngayon. Ayaw mo pong maghugas sa mga pinggang kinainan mo?
Tinitigan niya si Kaugong at ang kanyang walis. Kinuha ang walis, tinaas ito at hinabol si Kaugong na nagsisigaw na...
Ikaw tamad na lalaki.
Sumuot si Kaugong sa ilalim ng mesa.
Hintay! Huwag mo kong ambalusin!
Labas dyan, duwag!
Sandali lang, huwag mo akong paluin. Makinig ka, sambit ni Kaugong. May naisip akong paraan na makakalutas sa problema ng paghuhugas ng pinggan.
Lumabas ka riyan at ipakilala mong iyong pagkalalaki. Hindi yan para kang pusang nangingiyaw-yaw sa ilalim ng mesa.
Itabi mo muna ang iyong walis, sambit ni Kaugong.
O sige, labas dyan.
Tinabi ni Kamaldang ang walis sa likod ng pinto at umupo si Kaugong katapat ni Kamaldang sa mesa.
Oh, ano sasabihin mo?
Huwag na natin pag-awayan ang paghuhugas ng pinggan. Magkasundo tayo. Ang unang magsalita pagkatapos kong sabihin ang salitang umpisa. Ang siyang maghuhugas ng pinggan lagi.
Ganun lang? Ang unang magsalita ay siyang maghuhugas ng pinggan, palayok at kawali lagi.
Tama! Sambit ni Kaugong. Kapag nagsalita ka, isa mang kataga sa akin o kanino man o sa alin man, magkatapos kong sabihin ang salitang umpisa, ikaw ang palaging maghuhugas ng pinggan.
Madali lang yan. Misasara ko ang aking bibig kahit isang linggo. Ikaw, hindi. Kahit kalabaw, kinakausap mo.
O sige, handa ka na ba? Umpisa!
At sila'y kapwa tumahimik. Nagtitigan sila sa harap ng mesang may di pa nahuhugasang mga pinggan, baso at kutsara. Ayaw nilang iwanan ang isa't isa sa takot na baka magsalita ang isa sa kanila. Nagtitigan na lamang sila. Di nagtagal, humiyaw ang pusa na tila naghahanap ng pagkain. Meow! 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 Sino man kina Kaugong at Kamaldang ay di nagbigay pansin sa kanyang meow. Lumindag ang pusa sa mesa at ninilaan ang maruruming pinggan. Hindi ito binugaw ni Kamaldang, gayon din si Kaugong. Hinimod ng pusa ang mga pinggan. Tumalon sa kalan, dinilaan ng palayok at kawali na sagi ang kapitera, tinapon ng laman pagkatapos inatulog sa ilalim ng lamesa. Ipinalagay ni Kaugong na walang nangyari. Nanatili siyang nakaupo, gayon din si Kamaldang. Unting-unting lumubog ang araw, ngunit patuloy pa rin silang walang kibuan. Halos mamugto ang kanilang mga mata, biglang naluha ang dalawa. Basang-basa ng pawis ang kamiseta ni Kaugong, pinagpawisan na rin ang noo ni Kamaldang. Tumulo na sa kanyang pisngi. Pumatak ng pumatak sa kanyang dibdiban, biglang tumawag ang kapitbahay.
Maring Maldang, paring Hugo.
Hindi sumagot si Kamaldang, muli tumawag ang kapitbahay.
Maring Maldang, paring Hugo. Hiram naman ang plancha.
Di umimik si Kamaldang, tahimik lamang siyang tinitigan ni Kaugong.
Siguro'y walang tao.
Ang narinig nilang sambit ng kapitbahay.
Pero bakit naiwan ang hagdan dito? Dati-rati naman ay inaalis sila ito kung sila'y lumalabas ng bahay. Kukunin ko na lamang ang plancha at saka ko nalang isa sa ulo.
Pumanik ang kapitbahay. Nang siya'y makapanik, nagtaka siya sa nakita. Kaugong at Kamaldang na nakaupong tila mga estatwa sa harap ng mesa. Hindi gumalaw o nagsalita si Kaugong.
Anong nangyayari sa inyo?
Iyugyug niya ang balikat ni Kaugong. Hinayaan ni Kaugong na siya yugyugin at lalo pang tinikom ang bibig. Lumapit ang kapitbahay kay Kamaldang.
Magsalita ka, kumadre. Anong nangyari?
Niyugyug din niya ang balikat ni Kamaldang. Itinulak siya ni Kamaldang ng walang sabi-sabi.
May nakain ba kayong nakapagpalason sa inyo o nakapagpapipi kaya?
Nahintakutan ang kapitbahay. Sa halip na kunin ang plancha, ay tumakbo siyang dali-dali palabas ng bahay. Ibinarita niya sa mga kapitbahay na may masamang nangyari kina Kaugong at Kamaldang. Sa isang iglap ay nagtipon-tipon silang lahat kina Kamaldang.
Kumpadre, kumadre, ano nangyari sa inyo?
Magsalita kayo, Kaugong, Kamaldang.
Anong gagawin natin?
Nataranta ang kanilang kumare at sinundo nito ang albularyo.
At dumating ang albularyo nang kanyang makita ang walang kaimik-imik na mag-asawa. Siya'y sumigaw na sila'y kinukulang. Inilatag niya ang banig na buri at inutos sa mag-adawang kinukulam na mahiga.
Sumunod si Kaugong at ipinikit pa ang mga mata.
Bumaluktot siya at natulog pa.
Ngunit itong si Kamaldang ay di umalis sa kinauupuan.
Ang espiritong lumukukob sa kanya ay matigas ang ulo. Kailangang paglabanan ko ito.
At ilabas mula sa isang bulsikot na lagi niyang dala ang...
Siyam na daw samot.
Isang bunga ng areka.
At kaunting apog sa isang maliit na bote.
Pinili niya ang mga dahon na may parehong tubo ng ugat.
Hinati sa siyam ang bunga.
Nilagyan ng apog ang bawat dahon.
At ibinalot sa bawat piraso ng bunga.
Ngayon siyam na ang bungang balot.
Ito ang nawawalang espiritu ng mag-asawa.
Isinubo niya ang nganga.
At ibinuga sa kanyang palad.
Isinausaw niya ang hintotoro sa mamula-mulang laway at minarkahan ng krus ang noo ni Kaugong.
Tila walang nararamdaman si Kaugong.
Ni Kamaldang.
Hinila ni Kamaldang ang hintotoro ng albularyo at pinilipit.
At binawi ang kanyang kamay.
Lumapit ang albularyo at nakahigang si Kaugong at paulit-ulit na tinatawag ang kanyang pangalan ng malumanay at dahan-dahan. Balik ka sa Kaugong sa magbalik ka sa Kaugong sa.
Hindi nagsalita o gumalaw man lamang si Kaugong.
Magbalik ka, Maldang, magbalik ka. Magbalik ka, Maldang, magbalik ka.
Hindi sumagot si Kamaldang.
At gabi sumapit sa nahihintakutang bayan. Ganun na lamang ang takot ng mga ito sapagkat sinabi ba naman ng albularyo na maaaring malipat pa sa ibang taga-baryo ang sumpa bukod sa mag-asawang Maldang at Ugong. Hindi niya narinig na tumutol si Kaugong.
Biglang dumilat si Kamaldang habang nagtutulungan ang mga kapitbahay at ang albularyo na siya'y buhatin.
Magsilais kayo! Layas! Mga kalamera!
Dagling na lumundag Kaugong at siya'y sumisigaw ng...
Ikaw ang una nagsalita!
Naglulundag si Kaugong mapalakpak habang sinasabi sa mga kapitbahay na...
Siya ang unang nagsalita! May kasunduan kami! Mula ngayon, siya ang palaging maghuhugas ng pinggan.
Kinuha ni Kamaldang ang takip ng ataul upang ihambalo sa ulo ng asawa. Patakbong lumabas si Kaugong kasabay ng mga kapitbahay at sumisigaw ng...
Nanalo ako! Alam ko yatang mananalo ako. Mula ngayon, hindi na ako maghuhugas ng mga pinggan.
Alright, so next si Tapar, the leader of the group. I wanna hear something from you. Can you hear me? Hello? Next si?
Yes po, sir.
Alright, okay. So how did the story end? Okay, and what were the challenges you encounter before you came up with a very good presentation? Okay, so 2 questions for you.
Again po, sir.
Again, how did the story end? Okay, why is it titled "Why Do Women Wash the Dishes?" Okay, according to that skit. Okay, and what else? What were the challenges? Okay, did you encounter as a group?
Um, it ends when Kamaldang saan pwede Tagalog?
Try your best to speak in English. Come on.
It ends when Kamaldang speak because then yun lang sir.
Okay.
Yun
Come on.
lang.
What made her because she was about to, what would happen to her if she would not speak? Yeah, what would happen to her? She would
should put in the
You mean she would get buried, right?
kabaong sir.
Yeah, she would get buried
Apo.
alive.
Yes po.
That's why she has to
Yes po.
speak. Okay. And that ended the story, right? And from the very
Yes po.
that moment, okay, women always do the dishes because again that's a comic skit. Okay. Now, what were the challenges that you encounter? Did you find the activity easy?
No sir, because my groupmate is don't have internet.
Okay.
So they can send to me.
All right. Okay. But again, amazing. Okay, amazing presentation. Okay. You did it in 2 weeks, right? You were only given 2 weeks to accomplish the activity. Okay. So very good. 11 gasto. Now let's move on to film. Okay. Now let's talk about film adaptation. So it is the transfer of a work or story in whole or in part to a feature film. So stories from novels were turned into movies. Okay. Earlier, they were turned into radio drama. Okay, now they would be turned into films or movies. Okay, and now please remember this term elision and interpolation. Okay, because in some cases, film adaptations also interpolate scenes or invent characters or they delete scenes. Okay, again, they have that freedom. Okay, they have that choice to delete or interpolate scenes or invent new characters, so insert new characters. And this is especially true when a novel is part of a literary saga, okay, or sequel. Filmmakers will invent new characters or create stories that were not present in the source material at all. Okay, now let's take more examples. Okay, so Maynila sa mga kunang liwanag and my previous students, okay, were inspired. Okay, they made a movie poster and then they presented at a theater play. Okay, Maynila sa mga kunang liwanag, and this was very famous during the 70s. Okay, this movie. Okay, and Bulaklak sa City Jail. Okay, do you remember? Are you familiar with the face of Nora Honor? Okay, and of course, the replaced by the face of your classmate. Okay, from ICT, Bulaklak ng City Jail. Okay. So again, this is also inspired from a short story, okay, written by Edgardo Reyes. Okay, and then it turned out to be a good movie, blockbuster movie, played by Nora Honor herself. Okay. Next, Diary ng Pangit, of course. Okay, Trixie May Bukad and her classmate, I think this is Rizare, right? Okay. Made their own version of the movie or made their own version of the story, Diary ng Pangit. Okay. Aanhin ko pa ang shooting star kung nasa harap ko na ang babaeng binibining. Okay, what does it say? Binibining, hinihiling ko kung nasa harap ko na ang hinihiling ko. Okay, very good. Okay, ICT students. Okay, for presenting such wonderful, okay, and very creative movie posters. Okay, and also I love New York or New Yorker in Tondo. It's also inspired from a short story. Okay, and it turned out to be a very good blockbuster theater play. Okay, and also Harry Potter. Okay, written by, what is the name of the writer? It's written by, what is the name of the writer? Yes. Okay. Who wrote Harry Potter?
J.K. Rowling.
Okay. What do you think is the kind of adaptation of the movie? Okay. Is it literal adaptation? Is it faithful adaptation? Is it literal, faithful, or is it loose adaptation? Are you happy with, with the movies, or were you able to read the novel before you're able to watch the movies? Anyone who can share? Yes, Estavilio, you're raising your hand. Carl Daniel, hello.
And
Yeah, what can you say about it?
sir, the movie adaptation is
Is it faithful, close, or loose?
faithful to the book.
Okay, around 70 to 80% of the
Yes, sir.
content is copied. Okay, why is that?
Mm,
Were there scenes that were not in the novel?
yes, sir. But that's added for fan service.
Okay, okay. Now, Dead Stars, written by Paz Marquez Benitez. Okay, this is the first Filipino. Um, this is the first Philippine short story written in English. Okay, and now a group from GAS2, okay, led by Karen Garcia, Christian Book, and Giselle Habohab, got inspired from this short story, and they made a short film. Okay, like a 2-minute short film. Okay, they made their own version of Dead Stars. Okay, so now, Karen Garcia, are you here? Can you please share your screen now? Hello, Karen or Giselle Habohab, please share your screen now. Hello, go Karen. Show us your short film, your own version of Dead Stars. Karen, are you here? Karen Garcia and Giselle Habohab, hello. Okay. Hello. All right. Okay. So while waiting for them, okay. Later, I think they're preparing. Okay, they're having a hard time sharing their screen. Okay, because they were able to finish the short film last night. Okay, so now please, okay, ready your gadget now because you are about to take the quiz. Are you ready? Okay. Please log on to joinmyquiz.com and please, okay, key in this code that I will be sending. Okay. So we're about to end. Okay. So again, ready your gadget. And I will now ask you to log on to joinmyquiz.com. Did you hear me? Hello?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Join myquiz.com and key in the code. Okay, are you ready? Wait a minute. Uh-huh. All right. Wait a minute. My library. This quiz. All right. Start a live quiz. Classic. All right. Are you there now? Wait, I'll share my screen. 816438. 816. Wait a minute. 438. 816. Do you see it? Eight one six four three eight.
Yes, sir, I'm in.
Okay, 816438. Let's begin. Left. Okay, Sir Yano, as you're leading for the quiz. Okay, 30 seconds left. Seconds left. Okay, 10, 9, 8. Okay, 7 seconds left. 5. Oh, okay, nobody got the perfect score. 4. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Wow, congratulations, Carl, Daniel Estavillo, Soriano, and Ison. Okay. Okay, so next meeting, we're going to review, okay, the items here on quizzes. Okay, some of you got 4, some of you got 3. Okay, that's okay. So now, I will share the file. Send to me. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, short film from Gastu. Oh, no sound. Okay, it's in here. Wait a minute.
Trying to move, but it's hard, I'm out of breath. Oh, I'm getting chills when they tell me you're not yourself. Trying to move, but it's hard, I'm out of breath. Oh, nothing belongs to you in life. Oh, the picture of you cuts like whatever they call us, whatever they'll do, they're running in circles, full of blues. Will means nothing to you, but in the dark according to whatever they call us, whatever they'll do, we're running together. I'm here for you, whatever you miss, find something new. But in the dark according to the missing you. I see your face, your mouth looks like tend to dream, surrounded by ghosts in wine. And nothing belongs to you and I. Oh, the picture of you cuts like a knife.
Okay. Okay. So now for our valuing activity. Okay. So again, amazing presentation from 11 Gasto again. Their short film, their own version of Dead Stars. Okay. So now please log on to menti.com. Okay. Menti.com. Wait a minute. I'll share my PowerPoint again. Do you see my screen now? Okay. You're always enough. Okay. So don't believe in the song of you're not enough. Okay. Why? Because for me, before we end this lesson, okay, again, we learned today that we can have our own versions of the story. Okay, we can actually adapt. We can faithfully copy the version, okay, the original concept of a story, or we can have also the loose adaptation. Okay. So now I want you to log on to menti.com for more instruction. Okay.
I am not a stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say. Want your broken parts. I learned to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say. No one will love you as you are. But I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send the blood, gonna drown them out.
Okay. So we
I
can
am
only
brave, I
make
am
judgment
bruised, I am
of
who
others'
I'm meant to
artwork
be.
if
This
we
is
truly
me.
see our
Look out,
value.
'cause here I
Okay, so now I want you to
come.
describe how you see yourself.
And I'm
Tell
marching
me
on to the beat I
how you see yourself
drum.
and
I'm not
describe
scared to
yourself
be seen.
with as
I
many
make
adjectives as you
no
could.
apologies.
So the
This
code
is
is
me.
1936827.
Hey, what's the code?
1936827.
Sir, can you repeat the code?
Sir, can you repeat the
Waiting for your responses. Again, can only make judgment, can only comment to somebody's work if we truly understand our self-worth. Okay? I want you to describe how you see yourself with the adjective you use 3 adjectives.
When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send the blood, gonna drown them out. This is brave, this is bruised, this is who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching a stranger to the dark. Hide away. I close my eyes and I can see the world that's waiting up for me, that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one feels before, but it feels like home.
1 minute left.
They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care, so call me crazy. We can live in a world that we deny. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make.
30 seconds.
There's a house we can build. Every room inside is filled with things from far away. Special things I compile, each one there to make you smile on a rainy day. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say we've lost our minds. I don't care if they call us crazy. Run away to a
Okay. Hello? Okay, so very good. GAS 2 and UMS 3 and 4 and ICT 4. Now I ask Mr. Amag to share his screen, okay, for his own version of the movie. Okay, so he would present his spoken word poetry. So this is another application of ICT skills. Hi, Christian, hello.
Hello po, permission to share screen po.
Wait a minute.
Isang mapagpalayang araw sa ating lahat. Ako si Christian na Isang mapagpalayang araw sa ating lahat. Ako si Christian na nagmula sa pangkat 11 baitang humanista 3. Ako ay may hinandang spoken poetry patungkol sa palabas ng Barcelona, A Love Unknown na ginanapan ni Daniel Padilla at Catherine Bernardo. Pinamagatan ko itong sa paglimot ng nakaraan, ikaw ang aking natagpuan. Sa dinami-rami ng pwedeng magtagpo, bakit ikaw ang nahanap ng aking puso? Sa mga panahong nililimot ang lungkot at sakit ng nakaraan, nakakatawa nga namang ngiti mo ang aking natagpuan. At sa pagtatagpo ng ating landas, ikaw, lunas. Pero hindi pala palaging masaya, no? Kasi matapos ang lahat, hindi ako ang gusto mo. Kasi hindi naman ako si Celine. And I will never be Celine. Si Celine na laging hanap-hanap mo. Si Celine na gusto mo. Si Celine Si Celine na mahal mo. Ako lang si Mia eh. Si Mia na palaging nandyan sa tabi mo kahit na masakit at iba pa rin ang hanap ng iyong puso. Pero handa akong manatili kasi alam kong darating ang panahon parehas tayong makakalimot at makakahul. Parehas tayong ngingiti na lang sa ating mga kahapon. Nagsimula sa parehong masakit na nakaraan hanggang ang isa't isa'y tuluyan naming natagpuan.
Dante, Benavente, it's your turn. Dante, can you share your screen now? Hello? Are you ready, Dante?
Yes, sir. Try po. Naririnig po ba?
Could not hear anything.
Okay na po?
Oh, no. Share screen with computer sound.
Consuming fire, the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end, the good and forgiving, and living in your heart that stretches from everlasting to everlasting.
Joy?
Paano mo nalaman number ko? Ako yata nagbigay. Nagtatrabaho ako. Huwag mo akong guluhin.
So let me ask you, if you're going to choose between dream and someone who loves you, which one will you choose? I do understand if some of you will determine your goals over love. And I do consider if some of you prefer admiration more than intentions, but due to imperfections, I want to tell you some pieces of information about the movie called Hello, Love, Goodbye. Is there something wrong with you? A loose screw or two that ruins your ability to function? Why it's hard and you're always so tired? Because I'm gonna tell you something. Words that I require you to process everything from your heart and mind, starting from the word hello. Hey, I just can't imagine that I'm working these things out not for my desire. So I don't know that I just wanted to live wearing my elegant clothes and attire. But guess what I'm wearing? Hello to the world. I didn't know how to survive. But I need to take every risk and opportunity just to be alive. I keep stirring myself, considering that I still have months to dive. Diving in the oceans where I encourage myself to try. My love, my life, I'm craving your hugs and smiles, but I can't when we will be separated for about 1,000 miles. I just want us to be full of rejoicing when we are whole, sharing our personal stories, even if it makes us a fool. And now that I don't know if I choose the right path, but I know I'm walking from this perfect track. Having you near me is a great blessing. Having you beside me is a great thing. But following my dreams is my everything. And now, hello to my love. I'm saying goodbye.
Kung bakit hindi ako ang piliin mo, Joy?
Kung mahal mo ko, bakit pinapapili mo ako?
That's very nice. Spoken word poetry, English and Filipino. Okay, Christian Amaag and Dante Benavente. Okay, so now, final link. Okay, so one more. We'll be awarding. Okay, persons. Okay, students. For best in creativity. Okay, so I'll be awarding them for the next link. On the next link rather, and also we'll be taking pictures. Okay, so be ready to um for picture taking. Okay, so you can now refresh. I'll give you 1 minute. Okay, and we're gonna take pictures, and I will be awarding students who will win Best in Creativity Award, and I will give you your assignment. Okay, so I will see you again on another link. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Ready for picture taking? Okay.
We are reaching the fourth quarter, di ba? Ang bilis. At makakagraduate kayo ng grade 11 at tutungtong kayo ng grade 12 and hope to see you next year. No, we all of us should pray na this pandemic will be over at somehow unti-unti tayo makabalik uli sa normal. If not the 100% face to face, pero kahit papaano mabalik ng kaunti yung normal natin kasi we're just being realistic right now, no? So, yun. So, ang maipapayo for the last time na stay safe, dear students, and continue to strive harder at can I see all of you doing virtual ba to? Virtual applause to each and every one.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you, ma'am.
Ayan. So kanina nag-on na ako ng aking camera. Okay na sir, no? Na-picture
Opo,
na naman na.
ma'am. Yes po.
Sige. So pwede na akong mauna mag-leave kasi I still
Yes,
have
ma'am.
another.
Sige, ma'am. Thank you po, ma'am.
So much.
Thank you, Ma'am Sarah. And
God
Ma'am
bless you
Camacho
all.
po. Yes po.
Okay, bye-bye. Iwan ko na kayo.
Yes po, ma'am. Thank you po. Guys, don't forget to send all your screenshots, okay? On our GC. All your screenshots. Okay? Starting from our blindfold activity, blue and red flag activity. Okay? And all your screenshots. Okay? Do you have questions? And you can also take pictures, okay?
Answer.
How you prepared before, okay? Before this activity, how you prepared, okay? So congratulations, ICT4, maraming salamat, okay? Maraming salamat, UMS 4, UMS 3, and GAS 2, okay? So hindi ko na papahabain pa yung aking pasasalamat.
Turn down for what?